So there's a really simple and an inexpensive way to really make you pop and stand out from your background. And what is that? A rim light. So when it's on, it's really subtle. Like you don't really notice much, right? When you're looking at me right now, but when I turn it off, it's a big difference. And now I kind of blend in with the background a little bit. My hair doesn't stand out as much. My shoulder does a little bit because of the background lights that I have. But once I turn it on, it really makes a difference and makes me stand out a little bit more. So it just helps separate me from the background and adds just a little bit more visual interest. Now you can use a few different kinds of lights for this. One that I'm using right now is a floor lamp. You can find some pretty affordable floor lamps on Amazon, and I'll link to a few different options. Just make sure you pay attention to the colors. So some of them actually have multiple colors. This one I can switch between daylight and yellow. So you can see it's a little bit more white on that one and just a little bit more soft yellow on that one. So just keep that in mind and get a color that fits your overall look. Other options would be just to use another softbox or an LED light panel, or really just any kind of light that you can get to put behind you and shine towards you. Now, when it comes to positioning, you want it to be the opposite side of your key light. Your key light is the main light. So the light that's putting the light on this side of my face, that's my key light. Your key light should be off to the side and up, casting a little bit of shadowing on this side of the face, and just kind of play with the positioning to get the shadowing just right. And then the rim light's gonna be on the opposite side behind you, but shining toward you. Now, it doesn't have to be like right behind you. It can be kind of off to the side, but not completely off to the side. You want it to be somewhat behind you. So I went ahead and moved the light, and now it's next to me instead of behind me. And so I'm still getting some light, I guess, on the side of my face here, but we lost all of that, the outline, the rim. We want the light to be behind us to kind of outline and rim. That's why they call it the rim light, to outline us again so that we stand out from the background. Now, when you're using a floor lamp, you might need to put it up on something. Sometimes the floor lamps don't get high enough. And so you might get an outline on your shirt, but you might not get much of an outline like up here. So by putting it up a little higher, you'll get a little bit more of the lighting up here on the side of your head. And really, you just need to move it around and play with it and see what looks best for you. And then sometimes I'll even use an overhead light. So in this case, I have a ceiling fan that has 4 light bulbs, but I only use one of them. So I unscrew the others till they go dim. I leave the furthest one away on, and that gives me a little bit of a hair light and helps my hair and my head stand out from the background. So in the end, just play around with it. Use the lights you already have if you have more than one light. If you don't, I'll link to some options in the description. Pick up something and start using a rim light in your videos. So lighting is so important in a good-looking video, but it's not the only important thing. There are some other things to consider when it comes to making really good-looking and sounding videos. I made a free training video that shows you everything you need to know to take your videos from amateur to awesome. In this video, I covered the 3 main lights that you need to look your best, as well as covering framing and positioning and cameras and audio and everything you need to know to elevate your authority on camera. Head over to glacierrockmedia.com/studio and grab your free training today. All right, friend, I hope you found that helpful, and I will catch you on the next one.